Say cheers to craft beer. There are more craft breweries in the U.S. than ever before, including Vine Street Brewing Company, the first black-owned brewery in Missouri.
Beer brings people together.
According to the Brewers Association, black brewers make up fewer than 1% of owners, something Vine Street and co-founder Kemet Coleman are hoping to change for his Kansas City neighborhood.
The reality is our palate is very extensive, and so when you think about craft beer, as soon as we introduce new beers and new flavors to the African American community, they're very receptive to it.
A craft brewery in Portland, Oregon is also carving its own path in the industry.
It's led by a woman, and women make up just 24% of brewery owners in the U.S.
Reporter Bonnie Silkman shows us how she's also fermenting change in the field.
Temperature 165, we're doing pretty good. So today we're brewing a Mexican lager. You want to make your yeast happy. I'd call them just yeasty babies. They're just my yeasty babies. I'm just a yeast rancher when it all boils down to it. It is definitely something you still see people surprised by. Oh, you brew? And it's a very specific tone. You know that tone? Oh, you're the brewer?
Yes, she is. In fact, Jessica Hardy is the head brewer and proud owner of TPK Brewing in Southeast Portland.
Women love beer. I think it is a common misconception that we're just cocktails, or when I was in college, when I was at Siebel even, I was there as a brewer, and they're like, oh, women only drink seltzers, or women only drink. I was like, excuse me, I'm here in the same class that you are. Try my beer. It has nothing to do with whether I'm a woman or not. Like, don't be shocked, my beer's great.
And what got her started in the beer game might surprise you.
My passion for brewery started kind of in a weird roundabout way by Dungeons and Dragons. I was really into tabletop role-playing games, and I would bring beer to share with my friends during those games. Then it became, well, it'd be really cool if I made the beer for my friends.
Fast forward to opening Oregon's first tabletop role-playing brew pub, where Portlanders can come for the beer and stay for the quest.
My beers are either named or based off of them. Okay, this character reminds me of a stout. So then we time those releases of the beer, specifically when players are meeting those characters. So this one is Labyrinth Lager.
Humans have been drinking beer for thousands of years, but many don't realize that women were actually the original brewers.
Women in beer, I mean, it was ours. It was our thing. It was our specialty. If you look at the early brewers, you might recognize their pointed hats. That's the inspiration for witches. You would know the brewers at taverns because they had the pointed hats. You know, those were the ladies that you went to get your beer.
But the statistics for women working in the craft beer industry remain low compared to men. But those numbers are steadily on the rise as more ladies like Jessica take on the leading role in crafting a change in representation.
And I like the story about the witches. I guess that's why they called it Witches Brew.
Ah, I like that. I'm all for that. Hey, I got two girls. I'm all for the girl power. Girls can do anything.
And beer is great, so.
Says you.
Says
Says a girl
I
right
say
here,
it's
right?
good.
All right,
Yeah.
there we go.